There should be a willingness. Whenever there is a political will, everything is possible. Right now, what is lacking is political will and the determination in the bureaucracy. There is no accountability, there is no collection system. Chudasandra, the minute I enter, you see so much of garbage there. The reason is simple. There is no accountability. No one to question why the collection system is not there. Today, the problem majorly is not people. We can educate people, we can transform people, but the system at the back end should be set right. Collection, you ensure a vehicle comes to your doorstep. Then people don't mind segregating. People don't mind. Of course, there will be 5 to 10% of the people still want to throw out. That's just a percentage is minimum. Majority of the times why they are, excluding HSR I am talking, majority of the times why people throw or mix is collection is not regular. The first problem. Why government is not taking it seriously? For no politician, garbage segregation is important. They haven't put enough efforts towards this, but they have given up.
Why?
They feel it is not possible. It is impossible to change people. It is possible. It's proven time and again. We proved in HSR, we proved in Siddipet. All that is required is a political will and a strategy by bureaucracy.
Have you approached
We approached n number of times. We have approached all governments, irrespective of parties. We have approached everyone's begged, literally saying, waste management is a priority. Our next generation will survive only if you take care of waste management, and it is doable. We have shown. See, unless there is a pilot project, unless you have proven something, you cannot be able to talk.
Fine.
We have
Wherein
shown.
you have.
Yeah, and so many panchayats, so many municipalities, so many people have come here. From morning 7:30, my day starts with them. When guests are coming, they come in buses. Bus. So many people will come. We teach them how collection happens, how penalty system happens in HSR. There is a penalty system in HSR every day.
What's that?
If you don't segregate your garbage, because vehicle is coming regularly, you don't segregate your garbage, 1,000 rupees penalty.
Every day?
Every day. You throw garbage on the road, 1,000 rupees penalty. How do you catch them?
Yeah.
How do you catch them? So, I told you, problem on the ground, solution is found out by us. Initially, I used to literally open the cover and check. Any receipt, any Swiggy, any Amazon cover will have address. Yellow on kade, they will be caught. They don't know that they'll be caught. But I literally had to do it. And this technique is something which my team followed, and it is being now replicated across Bangalore, that we open it, find the proof, take the garbage, put in front of their house, take the health inspector and penalize. Initially 2013 when we started this penalty system, 100 rupees was the penalty. For that 100 rupees, health inspector used to shiver to come and put penalty.
Why?
It was not on the system. It was not practiced. Hey, beda madam, our corporator baitare, or beda madam, beda. I said, you come. They have done a mistake. You come and put penalty. If still they don't pay, you are scared that you have to pay. No, I will pay. But you first remove the slip. First put 100 rupees penalty. There were issues where we had to call police. When the residents don't segregate and they start abusing the health inspector, abusing us. What is your problem?
Who are you to ask?
Who are you to ask? Who gave the authority to us? We had to literally call police. We had to make them pay the fine and write an apology to the health inspector saying, I'm sorry.
Oh.
To this extent we have done. And there are days where we see two people in the vehicle, two-wheeler, carrying garbage. With our experience of 12 years, now we know what is garbage, what is not, what is grocery. Follow the vehicle for 1.5 kilometers, chase them to see where they are throwing. And catch immediately and penalize. We used to do night patrollings, and when Randeep sir was a special commissioner, it was amazing. He was working with us. So, the monitoring system, the marshals, the night patrolling, awareness, everything was in place. But now somehow system is going weaker. We feel very bad. Example is plastic ban enforcement. Failure of plastic ban enforcement is a clear failure of will.
Whom to blame?
Government.
Why?
Reason is there is a law. 2016, we have got a clear plastic ban gadget. Very clear. And we were also a part of it. So somehow the law has come, order has come. Now where is the enforcement? Without enforcement, why will people follow? There should be fear of law. Now, why do we go to other countries? We see, wow, it's very clean. Why? There is a law, fear of law.
Abide by it.
Same people, they come here, bindas they throw. Why? Nobody
No
to
law.
question. I've been telling this since a decade. Law enforcement should be the first criteria. Before that, for you, set up a system. Not for plastic ban, for segregation. If you have a vehicle every day going door to door, you have the authority to penalize. But for plastic ban, what people say, alternatives keltare. What alternatives? Ask your grandmother what she did. She never studied any subject for that. She has alternative for everything. You want to buy oil, she has alternative. You want to buy puja flowers, you want to buy anything, she has alternatives. They all used to carry bags. Why should government provide alternatives to citizens?
You
Not
know,
required.
it's like the saying goes, right? The minute you see a horse, you feel your legs are hurting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very directly translated metaphor, you guys. In Kannada, there's a saying called Kudre Kandre Kaal Novu. So, matlab, so that's from the government and this fine. But with all of this, I mean, where is hope now? Like, because, it's so sad that founders like you all, motivated individuals, volunteers, environmentalists, you all have the vision, but there is no power. People who have the power lack purpose.
Not interested.
Lack purpose, but still they have power. And here we have, it's just like a tennis match here. Like people who have power, people who have been governed. People who have power and people who have been governed by them. And in the center are the activists who are like trying to be the net, trying to do it. So, where is this headed?
Yeah.
What next?
So, you're right. You're right in asking me what is the hope and what is the thing. People also ask me what keeps you motivated. So much of apathy everywhere. No government will. No. What
Your
keeps
hands are
you
tied.
motivated? Your hands are almost tied and you are helpless. You try to clean somewhere and something is happening somewhere. What is the motivation in you that keeps me? Bhagavad Gita again. I'm an ardent follower of Bhagavad Gita. Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So you do your work. You don't expect results. Somewhere the results will come. People who fought for freedom, they never enjoyed freedom. They died.
So
Who is
true.
enjoying?
We are
We are
sitting
enjoying.
here.
You do this effort. One day there will be a change. The next generation might enjoy. But you cannot keep asking, "Eshtu madru ishte." People leave saying that, how much ever I do, there's no difference. Why should I do? Why should I sacrifice my personal time? Why should I sacrifice my family time? Why should I do all this without any will from the political? You keep doing. You just cannot ask. It is destiny to you that you have to work and for the environment. Prakriti ge maadbek. You just do it and
To
forget.
the nature.
Every time I get demotivated, this one shloka from Bhagavad Gita wakes me up and says, come on, do your job.